Hi, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can rapidly 10x your brand visibility. This is something that everyone is doing, it's taking off like rapid fire. And this is the time where I give you permission to follow the crowd. We're talking about creating short form video. Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Rashonda Pratt, known in the digital streets as The Rose Show Live, and you're watching Visibility is Power TV. If you haven't already done so, do yourself a favor. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button located right there. Look at the content that is under this post for additional information on how you can get continued support in tapping into your visibility is power. Because, my friend, this is the year you deserve to be seen, heard, and paid. I'm really excited to talk to you about YouTube Shorts, Reels, and TikToks. And this is that short form content, micro content, where you're educating people on something or even entertaining them for 15 to 60 seconds. A friend of mine, Avery, started really leaning into, really doubling down rather, on doing Instagram Reels. She has seen her engagement increase to over 900%. That's pretty dynamic, ladies and gentlemen. And I can even bear witness that now that I've started creating more of these reels and TikToks and YouTube shorts, I have seen my visibility increase as well. Well, what's happening? The algorithm loves it, right? People love it because it's short video that gives people the opportunity to consume information in bite sized pieces. Now, before you sit here and say, there's no way that you can educate people in 30 seconds or 60 seconds, I'm going to tell you that's just not true. You can. In fact, as a former television news producer, many of the VOs or voiceovers that we write usually are 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. The average reporter package or story where they're telling you long form information is on the conservative side of a minute 30. Can you imagine 1 minute 30 seconds to take a very big story or a very complex story and shrink it down or truncate it in a way that you understand? That's the power of this short form video, because now people have the opportunity to binge watch you in bite sized pieces. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go on record and say this. This does not mean you stop doing live video, right? I think any social media plan should be kind of like a buffet. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, an extra helping of this. So you should be using all of those things. And you guys know, hanging around here for any length of time, I often teach you that you should build your media like a sandwich. One slice of the bread is traditional media, things like your local media, radio and print. And then the other slice of the bread is that new media, digital, podcasting, reels, live video. And the meat in between is your story. So you should be using reels or short form video, whether it's TikTok, reels, YouTube shorts, even Pinterest has an opportunity for you to take this short content and reuse it. You should be using that in conjunction with your other media or your other marketing tactics and strategies that you have. So let's talk about this. Why or how can you create a really great reel? What is the thing? Well, there's a formula for creating a reel, but one of the things that I really want you to hone in on, one of the things that I really want you to focus on, and what I'm sharing with you is not only something that you can use to create your short form videos for Instagram, Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts. I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. You can use this same strategy when it comes to starting your live video. And what I want you to do is become a fisherman. Yeah, I want you to put that visual sitting on the dock of the bay, right? Sun on your face. You're just waiting for the big catch. And on the end of your hook is the bait. And that bait is, how can you hook them within the first few seconds of them stopping their scroll and watching your short form video? How can you hook them right from the onset to get them to stop, watch, and listen to you? In a sea of so many people delivering content, in a world where there's so many sources and there's so much information, my friend Bailey Reichert likes to say, infopreneurs. There's so many infopreneurs out there. How do you get people to pay attention to you? And one of the ways that you get people to pay attention to you is you have to hook them. This is a short, to the point. It's really like a way that you can give them something very interesting, shocking, exciting within the first few seconds of them watching your video. Now, it's the old adage goes something like, you have a few minutes to make a really great first impression. Well, with everything that's happening in the digital space, you no longer have a few minutes. It's more like seconds or nanoseconds in order to get people to pay attention to your content. So when you're creating these reels, when you're doing video or Instagram, you want to think about a hook that's going to immediately get their attention, something that's going to pull them in so they can pay attention to the rest of the content. Remember, I gave you the analogy that you are a fisherman sitting on the dock of the bay. You have some bait on your fishing hook, and that bait is used to what? To catch the big fish. Your client, the people who need to know you, your ideal client, those people are your big fish. And so you want to hook them right from the beginning. You want to think about, how can I present this information, or what's that one liner that can hook them right from the beginning? What's that one liner that can provide something that's shocking or interesting? And I want to talk a little bit about shocking, because we don't want to shock people for the sake of doing it. That's clickbaiting. No, 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 no. We don't want to shock them to the point that when they finally do watch the video, what you promised or what you told people you're going to deliver, it didn't happen. And I'm a stickler about this because my 20 years experience of working in the television newsroom, we understood about hooks and tease writing. And it was very important. It was drilled into me as a young journalist that you don't promise your viewers something and then not deliver it. It speaks to your credibility. It speaks to your integrity. So if you're going to tell people that the number one thing that earned me 10K in 1 week, that means that in the video, whether it's 15, 30, or 60 seconds, I am going to share with you or tell you what that one thing that I did that helped me earn 10K in 1 week, right? It's interesting. Wow, I want to know that because I want to learn, I want to earn 10K too. So it's not doing the shocking things or providing something that's interesting. And then once I get inside of the content, you don't deliver, right? It's not like you sit there. Who wants to go fishing? And I've gone fishing recently, and you put your bait on there, the worm, whatever it is, and you drop it, and you feel like, oh, I got to tug. This is the big one. This is the big one. And all you reel in is an old shoe. Or in my case, you have the fish that ate your bait and then took off. Nobody wants that, right? So you want to be able to hook them, and you want to keep them on the rod. And then you're able to reel them in. I just love the fact that Instagram reels are called reels. You see the analogy there? Then you're able to reel them in because you hooked them, right? And then you finished out the process by delivering on what you hooked them with. Do you see that? I hooked you with something interesting, something exciting, something even shocking. And then I continue the process by delivering on what I said I was going to do. So, if you want to really grow with short form video, right? You really want to 10x your brand visibility with this kind of content. Think about, how can I hook them, right? How can I present something straight out the gate, right? You notice, I've even gotten away, ladies and gentlemen, of introducing myself first, right? That can come next. What's the hook? What's the thing that I can present straight off the bat, and then I introduce myself next? Because the real reason why you're here is not just because you like the Rosho Live. but you're here because you want to know more about your visibility. So I need to speak to that right out the gate. Now, this is part one. In part two of this video, yeah, it's a series. I am going to give you a couple of hook phrases that you can use so that way you can 10x your visibility with short form video, whether it's YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, or TikTok, because this is the year you deserve to be seen, heard, and paid. Listen, you are watching Visibility is Power TV with Rashonda Pratt, known on the digital streets as The Rose Show Live, empowering you to create and leverage your visibility with video and local media. Listen, if you need continued support, I would love for you to become a part of my text community by texting the keyword MYM to 803-879-5217. Again, text the keyword MYM to 803-879-5217. So that way you can get further visibility support and be the first to know whenever we're doing something really cool like going live or hosting an event. Wink, wink. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to share this with a friend because sharing is caring. You're watching Visibility is Power TV. God bless, and thank you so much for watching.